Hey coin lovers! Welcome to the Worth Old Coins channel, your place to discover the hidden value and rare facts about old coins. In today's video we're revealing the top 4 valuable coins, and one of them might just be in your collection. So don't skip this video, let's find out their real worth. Top 1. The Italian 10 euro cent coin of 2002 belongs to the first generation of euro coins ever issued in Italy. The euro officially replaced the Italian lira on January 1, 2002. Marking one of the most historic transitions in European monetary history. Italy, as a founding member of the European Union and a participant in the Euro project, struck millions of coins in 2002 to supply its citizens with the new currency. The 10-cent coin, small but vital in daily commerce, became an instantly recognizable piece of pocket change for Italians, symbolizing both national identity and European unity. On the obverse front of the 2002 Italian 10-cent coin is a depiction of one of the world's most famous Renaissance artworks, The Birth of Venus, by Sandro Botticelli, c. 1486. Specifically, the coin shows the elegant face of Venus, the Roman goddess of love and beauty, as painted in Botticelli's masterpiece. This design was chosen to highlight Italy's cultural and artistic heritage, particularly the Renaissance, when Italy was the center of artistic and intellectual flourishing. The image of Venus captures both national pride and universal beauty, making the coin not just money but also a miniature piece of art. The designer of the coin was Claudia Mamoni, an Italian engraver who carefully adapted Botticelli's painting into coin form. Transforming a detailed Renaissance painting into a small metallic engraving was an immense challenge, but Mamoni's design succeeded in maintaining the grace and dignity of the original artwork. Her initials, CM, can be found near the image, marking her contribution to Italy's first euro coinage. The obverse also carries several inscriptions and symbols. To the left of Venus's face are the letters RI, standing for Repubblica Italiana, Italian Republic. Around the border of the coin are 12 stars symbolizing the European Union and its unity. These stars are placed in a circle reflecting the EU flag. The year of issue, 2002, is engraved, clearly signifying the very first year that euro coins entered circulation in Italy. On the reverse, back, the design is shared with all Eurozone nations. The reverse shows a map of Europe with the denomination 10 euro cent written prominently. This side was created by Belgian artist Luc Louix, who designed the common reverse for all euro coins. The map is stylized, showing the countries of the European Union linked together, representing economic and political unity. The technical details of the coin are standardized across the Eurozone. The Italian 10-cent coin has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a thickness of 1.93 millimeters, and a weight of 4.10 grams. It is made from a special metal known as Nordic gold, which, despite its name, contains no actual gold. Instead, it is an alloy of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin, giving the coin its distinctive golden appearance. The edge of the Italian 10-cent coin is smooth, unlike higher-value euro coins, which have reeded or inscribed edges. This simplicity helps distinguish the coin by touch, making it accessible to the visually impaired. Despite being small, the coin is durable and resistant to corrosion thanks to its Nordic gold composition. The mintage in 2002 was extremely high. Italy produced hundreds of millions of 10-cent coins to meet the enormous demand for the new euro currency, as all citizens needed coins to replace the lira overnight. The transition required massive logistical planning, and Italian mints in Rome and other facilities worked around the clock in 2001 and 2002 to ensure that enough coins were available. The historical context of 2002 makes the Italian 10-cent coin especially important. Italy abandoned the Italian lira, a currency with centuries of history, to join the Eurozone. This move was both economic and symbolic. It tied Italy more closely to European integration, monetary stability, and the vision of a united Europe. For Italians, holding the 2002 euro coins was an emotional experience, as it marked both the end of the familiar lira and the beginning of a shared European future. The artistic symbolism of Venus on the coin is deeply meaningful. Venus was not chosen randomly. She represents beauty, love, and cultural achievement. Botticelli's painting itself is one of the great treasures of the Uffizi Gallery in Florence, making it a proud icon of Italian art. By placing Venus on the coin, Italy signaled to the world that its contributions to art history and culture are as valuable as its economic contributions to the Euro project. From a numismatic perspective, the Italian 10-cent coin of 2002 is not rare in circulation. Billions of 10-cent coins were struck across Europe in that year. However, collectors often seek pristine examples, coins in uncirculated, UNC, or proof condition. Proof coins struck with specially polished dies and sold in presentation sets are much scarcer and highly valued among collectors. Top 2. The Austria 10 euro cent coin of 2002 was issued in the very first year that Austria joined the Eurozone, making it historically significant. It represents both a change in national identity and a continuation of Austria's long tradition of fine coin design. On January 1, 2002, Austria, along with 11 other European Union countries, officially replaced its national currency, the Austrian shilling, with the euro. This transition was one of the largest financial and cultural changes in Austrian history, and the 10-cent coin was part of that landmark shift. The obverse, national side, of the Austrian 10-cent coin features the famous St. Stephen's Cathedral, Stephansdom, in Vienna. This cathedral is one of Austria's most important Gothic architectural landmarks and a national symbol of Vienna itself. By placing the cathedral on the coin, Austria highlighted its rich cultural and religious heritage, as well as its role as a historic center of European architecture. The cathedral has stood in the heart of Vienna since the 12th century and has witnessed Austria's history through medieval, imperial, and modern times. The design of the obverse was created by Austrian artist Joseph Kaiser, who was chosen to design several of the Austrian euro coins. His detailed engraving successfully captures the elegance of the Gothic towers and intricate stonework of St. Stephen's Cathedral. On the coin you can see the South Tower, Steffel, which rises dramatically to 136 meters and dominates Vienna's skyline. This tower is one of the most recognizable features of the cathedral and a symbol of Austria's enduring cultural pride. The inscriptions on the obverse include the word euro cent, the year of minting 2002, and the 12 stars representing the European Union. These stars are arranged in a circular pattern symbolizing unity among European nations. On the Austrian coins, the stars surround the national design, linking Austria's unique identity with its European partnership. The Austrian mint mark and initials of the designer can also be observed, providing numismatic authenticity. The reverse side of the Austrian 10-cent coin is common to all Eurozone countries. It shows a map of Europe designed by Belgian engraver Luc Luyx. On this map, the European Union countries are connected together, symbolizing integration and solidarity. The denomination 10 euro cent is written prominently, and the surface of the coin has fine lines radiating behind the map, giving it texture and a modern look. The technical details of the Austrian 10-cent coin are standardized across the Eurozone. The coin has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a thickness of 1.93 millimeters, and a weight of 4.10 grams. Like other 10, 20, and 50-cent euro coins, it is made of an alloy known as Nordic gold. Despite its name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold. Instead, it is composed of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. This alloy was chosen because of its durability, resistance to tarnish, and distinctive golden color. The edge of the Austrian 10-cent coin is smooth, which makes it easy to distinguish from the higher denominations that have reeded or patterned edges. This smooth texture also aids visually impaired people in identifying coins by touch. Over time, the smooth edge wears in circulation, but the coin's golden color generally stays bright thanks to the Nordic gold alloy. The mintage in 2002 for Austrian 10-cent coins was extremely high, since the country needed to replace all shilling coins with euros at once. The Austrian mint produced millions of 10-cent coins, ensuring that the new currency was widely available for daily use. This high mintage makes circulated examples quite common, but uncirculated or proof coins from 2002 hold more collector value. The choice of St. Stephen's Cathedral was not accidental. Austria deliberately selected designs that showcase its cultural and intellectual heritage for its euro coins. The 1, 2, and 5-cent coins feature alpine flowers like edelweiss and gentian, symbolizing nature. The 10, 20, and 50-cent coins feature architectural landmarks, with the 10-cent focusing on Gothic heritage. The 1 euro and 2 euro coins highlight Austria's famous composers and politicians, tying together the themes of nature, architecture, and culture. St. Stephen's Cathedral is more than just a church, it is a national symbol of Austria's resilience. It survived wars, fires, and occupations. During World War II, the cathedral was heavily damaged, but Austrians worked tirelessly to restore it, reopening in 1952 as a symbol of hope and national recovery. By placing this cathedral on the 10-cent coin in 2002, Austria emphasized unity, resilience, and faith in European cooperation for the new century. The artistic engraving by Joseph Kaiser manages to preserve the Gothic verticality and sharp lines of the cathedral in miniature. Even though the coin is less than 2 centimeters wide, the design gives the impression of height and grandeur. This is a hallmark of Austrian coin design, which has long been respected in Europe for its fine detail and elegance. The Austrian mint, which has produced coins for over 800 years, is renowned worldwide for its precision. Top 3. The Germany 10 euro cent A. 2002 coin belongs to the very first series of euro coins struck and issued by Germany in January 2002 when the euro officially replaced the Deutsche Mark. The A mint mark identifies the coin as being minted in Berlin, one of the 5 official German mints. The year 2002 holds special importance because it was the launch year of the euro currency, and every member state of the eurozone issued their own national designs for the obverse side of the coins. For Germany, these first-year coins are historically significant because they represent both the end of the Deutsche Mark era and the beginning of Germany's identity within the European Union's shared currency system. On the obverse side, national side, the German 10 euro cent coin of 2002 features an iconic and powerful symbol, the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin. The Brandenburg Gate is one of Germany's most important national monuments, symbolizing both unity and peace. It has stood since 1791 and has witnessed Germany's most turbulent and triumphant historical moments, from the Prussian Kingdom to the German Empire through the World Wars, the Cold War division, and finally the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989. By placing this landmark on the coin, Germany intended to project its identity as a unified democratic nation within Europe. The Brandenburg Gate, designed by Karl Gotthard Langhans, is a neoclassical structure modeled after the Propylaea in Athens with 12 Doric columns forming 5 passageways. Atop the gate sits the famous quadriga, a chariot drawn by 4 horses and driven by Victoria, the goddess of victory. On the coin, this gate is carefully engraved to highlight its central archway columns and overall balance. The symbolism of the gate is central. It once represented division during the Cold War as it stood at the boundary between East and West Berlin, but after 1989, it became a symbol of German reunification, a message Germany wanted to share with Europe in 2002. Around the Brandenburg Gate on the coin you see the 12 stars of the European Union. These stars symbolize the unity and harmony among European nations. They frame the design, reminding the holder that Germany's national pride is linked with the European project. Below the gate is the mint mark A, indicating that this coin was struck in Berlin. Other mint marks used for German euro coins include D, Munich, F, Stuttgart, G, Karlsruhe, and J, Hamburg. But the A mark is particularly important because Berlin is the capital of Germany and the historic city where the Brandenburg Gate itself is located. The reverse side, common European side, of the 10 euro cent coin is the same for all Eurozone countries. It was designed by Belgian artist Luc Louix. This side features a map of Europe alongside the denomination 10 euro cent, written in bold letters. Lines radiate behind the map, giving a sense of unity and movement. 4 coins minted in 2002, the map shows the original 15 EU member states as one single block, without country borders. Later designs slightly changed the map as the EU expanded, but the 2002 version remains distinct as the first edition. The technical specifications of the German 10 euro cent 2002 coin follow the standards set by the European Central Bank. The coin weighs 4.10 grams, has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters and a thickness of 1.93 millimeters. It is made of Nordic gold, which is an alloy of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. Despite the name, there is no real gold in the alloy. It was chosen for its durability, machinability, and bright golden color. This composition gives the coin a distinctive appearance and also ensures uniformity across all Eurozone nations. The edge of the 10 euro cent coin is smooth with fine regular indentations known as scallops. This design allows the coin to be easily distinguished from others by touch, particularly for people with visual impairments. The 10, 20, and 50 cent coins all share this indented edge design, making them unique compared to the smaller copper-colored 1, 2, and 5 cent coins and the larger bimetallic 1 and 2 euro coins. The German euro coin series was designed by 3 different German artists, with each denomination group showing a different theme. The 1, 2, and 5 cent coins display an oak twig symbolizing stability and rootedness in tradition. The 10, 20, and 50 cent coins, such as this one, depict the Brandenburg Gate, emphasizing unity. Meanwhile, the 1 euro and 2 euro coins portray the federal eagle, Germany's heraldic emblem representing sovereignty. In this way, the entire German euro series tells a story of tradition, unity, and strength. The minting of the 2002 A coin was quite large since Germany needed a massive supply of euro coins for circulation. Millions of 10-cent coins were struck at the Berlin Mint alone. For this reason, circulated examples are common and usually only worth face value. However, uncirculated coins, BU condition, or proof coins from collector sets hold higher value. Proof sets were carefully struck with polished dies and mirror-like surfaces, making them especially desirable among collectors. One of the most interesting aspects of the German 10-cent 2002 coin is the mint mark variety system. Because Germany operates 5 different mints, collectors often aim to build complete sets with all 5 mint marks, A, D, F, G, J. This adds an extra challenge to German euro coin collecting compared to other countries with only one national mint. Among these, the A mint mark of Berlin is always significant due to its capital city prestige. From a historical perspective, the 2002 A coin also reflects Germany's symbolic leadership role in the European Union. At the time of the euro's launch, Germany was both the largest economy in Europe and one of the strongest advocates for European integration. By using the Brandenburg Gate, a structure once associated with division but later celebrated as a triumph of unity, Germany sent a clear political message: the euro was not just a financial union but a symbol of peace, stability, and togetherness. The artistry of the coin should also not be overlooked. Despite its small size, the engraving captures the fine details of the columns and the symmetry of the Brandenburg Gate. This reflects Germany's tradition of precision engineering and design. The German mint, with centuries of experience, has long been renowned for producing coins of very high quality, and the 2002 Euro series continued this legacy. In terms of collector value, most circulated 2002 A 10-cent coins remain worth only 10 euro cents. However, their value increases significantly if they are in mint condition or part of a proof set. Additionally, coins with rare minting errors such as misstrikes, double dies, or off-center images can sell for much higher prices to specialist collectors. Some errors from the early euro years are especially prized since minting machinery was still being adjusted to the new designs. Top 4. The Spain 10 euro cent 2005 coin belongs to the euro coinage system, which was officially introduced on January 1, 2002, when Spain, along with 11 other European Union countries, adopted the euro as their single currency. This change replaced Spain's previous national currency, the peseta, which had been in circulation since 1869. By 2005, just 3 years into the euro's lifetime, Spain's euro coins were already widely circulated across the continent. Each member state had the freedom to design its own national side for euro coins, while the reverse side carried a common European design. Spain chose to highlight key figures and monuments from its history on its coins, and the 10-cent coin of 2005 is part of this effort. The obverse side, national side, of the Spanish 10-cent coin from 2005 features a portrait of Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra, 1547–1616, widely regarded as the father of modern Spanish literature and one of the greatest writers in world history. Cervantes is best known as the author of Don Quixote, the first modern novel published in 2 parts in 1605 and 1615. By placing his image on the coin, Spain not only honors Cervantes as a cultural hero but also asserts its identity as a nation that has contributed greatly to world literature. The portrait shows Cervantes with a thoughtful expression, wearing a 16th-century ruffled collar typical of his era. Around the portrait of Cervantes, the inscription Espa, Spain in Spanish, is written on the left side, affirming the coin's national origin. Below his portrait, the year of minting appears 2005 alongside the 12 stars of the European Union, which form a circular border around the design. These stars are a mandatory element of all euro coins and symbolize the ideals of unity, solidarity, and harmony among the peoples of Europe. The inclusion of Cervantes with the EU stars conveys Spain's message. While it is part of a united Europe, it brings its own distinct cultural richness to the table. The reverse side, common European side, was designed by Belgian artist Luc Luix, who won the EU-wide design competition. It features the denomination 10 euro cent, displayed prominently on the right-hand side. To the left, lines radiate from the center behind a map of Europe, symbolizing the global influence of the euro. In 2005, the reverse map design still depicted the original 15 EU member states as one block without borders, since the larger EU expansion was not yet incorporated into the common coin design. This reverse side is identical on all euro coins of this denomination, regardless of which country issued them. From a technical perspective, the Spain 10 euro cent coin of 2005 follows the official specifications set for all Eurozone countries. The coin has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a thickness of 1.93 millimeters, and a weight of 4.10 grams. Its material is Nordic gold, which is not real gold, but an alloy made of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. The alloy was chosen for its durability, corrosion resistance, and golden color. The coin's edge is decorated with fine indentations, scalloped, which serve both as a tactile feature for the visually impaired and as an anti-counterfeiting measure. The choice of Miguel de Cervantes for the 10-cent coin was deliberate and meaningful. Spain issued 3 different designs across its euro coins. The 1, 2, and 5-cent coins feature the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela. The 10, 20, and 50-cent coins feature Cervantes, and the 1 and 2 euro coins feature King Juan Carlos I. Until later years, the Cervantes portrait reflects Spain's pride in its intellectual and literary legacy. Cervantes was not only a writer but also a soldier, tax collector, and adventurer. His life mirrored the turbulence and creativity of Spain's golden age. The year 2005 does not signify any major design change since Spain's euro coin designs remained consistent between 2002 and 2009. However, coins minted in 2005 were produced in high circulation numbers, ensuring that they were widely available across Spain and the Eurozone. Tourists traveling through Spain in 2005 would often find themselves carrying Cervantes in their pockets, turning the author of Don Quixote into a kind of ambassador for Spain in the modern world. The symbolism of Don Quixote adds further depth to the coin's meaning. Don Quixote Cervantes's most famous creation is the story of a man who dreams of chivalry and justice in a world that no longer values them. The character became a metaphor for idealism, perseverance, and the clash between dreams and reality. By placing Cervantes on the coin, Spain indirectly celebrates these timeless themes. For many Spaniards, Cervantes is more than a writer, he represents the essence of the Spanish spirit, resilient, imaginative, and enduring. In terms of collector value, the Spain 10-cent 2005 coin is generally common. Circulated examples usually hold only face value. However, uncirculated coins in brilliant uncirculated (BU) or proof condition from official mint sets can attract collectors. Proof coins are struck using polished dies and special techniques that give them mirror-like fields and sharp details. Such sets were sold by the Real Casa de la Moneda, Royal Mint of Spain, for collectors and numismatists, as with most coins, minting errors add significant value. Rare errors from the Spanish 2005 10-cent coin might include misstrikes, off-center images, or double strikes. Some error coins are collected across Europe and can fetch many times their face value. However, authenticating such errors is essential because counterfeits exist. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.